So there's a whole industry built on how, if you make your wife more attracted to you, she's going to want to do it all the time. That is not true. That's not anything that women think unless they're very young. It's not things most men think if they're not struggling in their relationships, or unless they're very young. If your wife thinks that you're hot, that's great. In many cases, you're a hot guy that she doesn't want to do it with, right? Within monogamy, women's drive drops. I've talked about this over and over. Women transition from spontaneous arousal, which is more like how men feel in the mood and then they want to do it, to responsive desire, which means that you have to start touching, kissing, etc., to get in the mood. With very rare exception of when you're ovulating, most monogamous women, after the honeymoon stage of like 1.5 to 3 years after commitment, they don't feel that spontaneous arousal anymore. It doesn't matter how hot he is. It doesn't matter if objectively she looks at him and thinks that he's handsome. It doesn't matter really the level of sweet things that he does. Nothing is going to make that spontaneous arousal happen usually, unless, again, she's ovulating or, just, she's on vacation, she's in vacation mode, something like that, something out of the norm that like replicates a tiny little honeymoon stage. But what she will do is she will want to be with you because you're like a nice guy and, cute, but that's like, again, not as essential. It's like, are you at her baseline for what she considers attractive? If yes, then there's really no added benefit to getting hotter than that, and so the reality is if she loves you, if she feels that you love her, if she feels close and committed, she will get herself into situations where responsive desire can kick in, especially if she's educated about it, such as in couples counseling or reading or listening to me or whatever. Then she will say, oh, I see, I'm never in the mood, which makes a lot of sense because I am attracted to him. I do think that he's attractive. Remember, for women, attracted to doesn't mean she wants to jump on the person. It means attractive. I think he's attractive. Like how she could think women are attractive, but she doesn't want to sleep with them. So she could think you're attractive, but still not feel any sort of arousal because she is a monogamous woman after the honeymoon stage. So she can get herself into the mood by getting into bed, into a situation where kissing can start, touching can start, cuddling can start, and things that physiologically lead to her feeling like she wants to do it. That is responsive desire, and it has almost nothing to do with how hot, the guy is.